These videos are brought to you by MSCCasino.com and the Macau Sporting Club. MSCCasino.com. Check it out. Also, be sure to check out PF Painters and their website, pfpainters.com.
You are watching Sports Matters TV.
Okay guys, Sports Matters TV, and we are in the homeland of Cork City. We're at SBG Cork City. Look at that beautiful logo. I always love stuff like that. The lady next to me is a lady that we've interviewed many years ago. Since then, we've watched that journey go from high to higher, and the news broke a couple of weeks ago. Invicta FC, the biggest, in my opinion, organisation for women's MMA in the world, have come. They've asked for that signature. It's happened. There's probably been numerous offers there for you, but what a move, first of all. We're going to talk about that first. So, Invicta, it's happening. We're glad it's happening, and obviously you're delighted it's happening.
Absolutely buzzing. I mean, obviously, a couple of my inspirations, to name one, obviously, was Danny McCormack. And Invicta is what kind of, was exposed through her. And so I started researching, Shannon in particular, and I watched a couple of her kind of podcast interviews, all the rest, and I just knew that this promotion is what aligned with me. It's, everything that it represents with female empowerment, creating that safe space for people starting out, veterans returning. I knew this is where I needed to be. And so we got working, and I'm heading there.
Definitely. We've seen the picture, obviously, Liam, Marlene, and yourself. They say a picture paints 1,000 words. I could see the joy in your team's face, in your face. It's been a tough journey. Well, I'm not going to go into, obviously, pandemics, this and that, but I remember many years ago we stood here and you were on the rise fast. Things were going to come at you fast, okay? Slight delay, obviously, with what happened, but weeks, days, months, years of hard work and dedication as an amateur, in the amateur game, representing Ireland, SBG. A lot of weight on your shoulders, but you've done well, you've succeeded, you made it look good, and I won't say easy because it's not easy, but you've done really well in the amateur game.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard work, but I love a bit of hard work. There's no better woman. This is truly what I'm supposed to do. I believe that. I want to, blaze the trail here for the females in SBG. I want to open up them doors. I want to inspire people. I want to put my best self forward all the time. I've been on a journey, and it's taken loads of tangents, but I believe every step of the journey was supposed to happen. So all of those delays, all of those setbacks, they were nothing but opportunities for me to upgrade in other areas. I've been out here smashing it. I've worked my way up to my purple belt in jiu-jitsu now. I'm pro level grappling and blasting out ADCCs, competing internationally, grappling. I'm out here working, and I just can't wait now to get into the cage, get back to the MMA, to do what I want to do, what I love the most, and show them, the baby fucking Buddha is here. Sorry for swearing.
That's okay. And look, Kerry, first I've seen your journey, okay? And one thing I'll always say, there's no bullshit about you, okay? What you see is what you get. You're a very interesting person. I like the way, it's like you can kind of take your mind away from situations, okay? You're a bit of a free spirit, incredible to watch perform as well. You could bang hard. Yet again, the grappling is incredible, but you make a lot of noise. When I'm on Twitter and I'm watching you represent Ireland, your name is the one that's being mentioned, okay? Obviously, that's important for your journey moving forward as a professional.
Yeah, of course, we want to make noise, and, I'm not one with a quiet voice. I like to talk, I like to get my point across. I also like to learn. So, I'm always about networking, about asking questions, and, I want to be that for somebody else too, because I found there was a lack of answers. Females, we were a minority. Thankfully, we're growing in numbers, but, there was a lot of holes in areas, and I'm out here and I just want to fill them. I want to create power. I want to create force. I want to walk in. I want to be a fucking light. Do you know what I mean? That's what I want to bring. Exciting times ahead. I definitely will be making some noise in this industry. I'm here, and I'm here to do business, and I take it very seriously.
I know you do, and I can feel that energy. I'm here right now, and when Kerry's talking, I can feel that energy. I'm like, but listen, that's what it's all about.
With me.
I know it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I might try and take it out, but he might snap my arm. And look, we mentioned the journey, okay? So obviously Invicta FC, okay? We've seen the path that's created. Now, let alone that organisation is incredible. There's championships there to be won. You're not going there just to make the numbers. You're going there to win some gold.
Oh, absolutely. Like, you know, obviously I went over there to do a bit of business in person, like make an impression, and like Shannon looked after me. She literally, I was front fucking row, cage side, like met the team, all the media, like the host, the commentary guys, like everyone, personal introduction. It was beautiful. It was incredible. I remember walking around that arena and I was like, see these lights, see these people, see these seats. I was like, this is where I belong. I'm going to walk down this. I'm going to step into that cage and I'm about to show the world. I was like, there was not one bit of me that was nervous. I was walking around by myself in a different country, completely like absolutely new world to me. Like, you know, I'm like, who the fuck am I? Do you know? But I'm like, they're about to know. They're about to know. And yeah, I'm buzzing. I really, really am buzzing. I'm just so happy, so grateful. I count my blessings as well every day. I couldn't have done it without the support of Ma and Liam here in the gym. I want to say that, like, these two have been everything to me. So,
and they are inspiration. We've been lucky enough to come here for years and years and years. It's more than just a team. It's a familia. It's you could see the vibe, and like they're I suppose they're the closest thing to like parents. They're just so lovable. You know, they put on the kettle for you. It's amazing, and that's what it's all about.
A good, decent cup of coffee. Not
yes.
bad.
Yes.
But yeah, no, honestly, here at SBG, it really is a family. You know, all of my teammates, like, showing up every day, all of the work that goes on behind the scenes. Like, it's phenomenal, incredible. Like, you know, I didn't get here by myself. I got here with my team.
Definitely. Now, I can only imagine what's on the way, okay? You're not going to give it too much away because we want to keep the spoilers for your social media platforms. But would it be fair to say maybe 2-3 months from now we might get a fight announcement? I'd be thinking with the contract signing stuff that might happen. You don't have to give too much away, but you're hoping, obviously, you're probably ready to go right now, but maybe 2-3 months we get that fight announcement?
Hopefully sooner. So yeah, there's been some work going on behind the scenes. I'm pressing to make some moves. Hopefully, definitely this summer. I want to get out. I want to get active. So yeah, fingers crossed the summertime that will be happening. You know, I'm all about trusting the process. I have a 4-fight deal. Like, so I've got 4 guaranteed fights with Invicta. This is the first time people are hearing this, by the way. So yeah, I'm set, I'm secured, I've accomplished it. So now it's just about trusting the process, showing up every day, getting to work in every day, making noise where I can, and, you know, just trusting that when my time is meant to be, it will happen, you know.
Definitely.
But
and look, like we mentioned, obviously, look, the most important part is training camps and stuff. Obviously, you'll base yourself in Cork. Who knows what the future holds, but obviously, look, Cork is a great place to keep doing what you're doing because it's got you to where you are now.
Oh, absolutely. Like, you know, there's always no harm in training. Like, you know, I obviously go up to Dublin to train a little bit. Like, you know, there's not a lot of girls who want to stand and bang with me, but I can tell you Sinead Kavanagh is definitely one that loves to stand and bang too. So me and her have had some good times. I never, like, the first few times I went up there sparring, I was coming out, I was like, my head, jeez, but now I know how to move my head. You know, no one's ever really intimidated like me like that before.
And does she help you with that? Does she tell you?
Oh, absolutely. Like, we would punch the head off each other and smile. It was brilliant. Like, absolutely, 2 animals coming together. There's a few other gyms, there's a few other people that come in and do the work with me. So it is important to, you know, get those rounds in with those diverse people. And that's why, like, I'm about encouraging girls to network on a professional basis, come together, empower each other, get in the rounds. Like, it shouldn't be such a lonely place. Yeah. And I did. Like, when I first started MMA, it was a little bit lonely. Like, if you wasn't part of a clique or you didn't have the connection, it was quite hard to break into. So I think we all need to come together and fucking just grow together and empower each other. And that's what I'm trying to do, really.
I agree. And look, there's no better woman to do that. When people come in, I know you're going to be the first to welcome them, obviously, with the team. And you mentioned Sinead Kavanagh. What an ambassador, first of all. I remember covering Sinead's fights at Bellator. She used to always curse after a post-fight interview, and I'd be like, she'd focus on okay. I was like, Sinead, it's all good, girl. We're not live, and it's sports matters. We're all good. What a character. But even another girl I have to mention, a girl that fought for Invicta, Shauna Bannon, a girl that you know quite well. Now she's in the UFC making a bit of noise. Who knows? Potential fight in the near future. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, a lot of people have said to me, they're like, look, Kerry, that is one fight we'd love to see a third pop off. Yeah. Like, to be honest, like, obviously me and Shauna have drifted paths in a long time. Yeah. We have had 2 fights, 3 weeks apart. It was my amateur debut. Yeah. Like, I barely knew what an underhook was. I was just there, tough, whiling out, like, you know.
And doing well, by the way.
Yeah, but that was pure tough. Like, I had no fight IQ. Shauna had a very high fight IQ. She was very strategic. Like, you know, she's an incredible fighter. She didn't get to the UFC for no reason. So, yeah, I mean, like, you know, if the future was to hold that and, like, the opportunity came, like, we've drifted in weights now, like, you know, because I think I went a little bit too skinny at amateur, and she did the smarter thing, really, fighting above the weight and then cutting down as you go pro. Whereas now I won't be changing my weight. Like, what I competed at as an amateur is what I'm going to compete at as a pro. Do you know, so
you have your weight set, so obviously we know you're going to fight. And you look at the divisions right now, they obviously appeal to you. Look, there's many great fights. Anyone that's on that roster right there, right now, they're the real deal. But like, I'd say you have your eye on some already. I can see by the way you're looking at me.
Yeah, that's not something I'm going to talk about right now, Jerry. Okay. But yeah, definitely have my eye on a lot of people. Like, you know, I've been talking to quite a few people in the world as well, like even source of inspiration. Like, by chance, I was like, do you know what, I'm gonna message Kayla Harrison. She messaged me back. Do you know what I mean? Because like, I look at Kayla, I'm like, she's jacked, she's big, and I'm always thinking like, I'm such a big, especially bantamweight, you know. So I want to see about these women and how they're doing it. Like, obviously I ran into Caitlin Vieira at IMAFs, another UFC. Wait, who was that? I ran into Larissa Pachenko, the PFL back. Do you know, like, I'm getting to talk to all of these big dogs now and see what's being done, and I'm taking all that information and I'm going to come running at you, like, but I'm not going to drop a name just yet.
I love it. Listen, obviously, look, we know what's ahead, okay? Since we've last spoken, your game has gone to lengths and lengths. Obviously, every aspect of the game is important when you're going to be turning pro. Obviously, in the pro game, you have to, but you've come a long way. What have you enjoyed most these last couple of years? Obviously, you mentioned new belts, such and such, but obviously, what is your strong point? Because I know you can hit hard, but obviously, your ground game is incredible too, and that's why you're going to be so deadly on this roster.
Yeah, do you know what, right? Like, obviously, I broke away from the striking to get and focus on the grappling, and I did that. And then, like, you know, I got my level to purple belt. I'm hanging with, like, tough people, and I'm very, very satisfied with where my grappling is at. But honestly, I went away training in Thailand, right? And I got introduced to knees and elbows. Like, and as a standard boxer, like, you know, I just worked on kicks on my strike, and then, oh my, I am so excited to drop some elbows, because now the grappling is that, like, you're going to I'm not taking no shots, right? Why am I playing a risk game? I was like, I'm coming for you, you're going down, and I'm going to drop my elbow in your face. And that's the plan. So, yeah, it's fun. I'm most excited about the elbows more so than the grappling now. I've been working on that so hard, and I cannot wait.
And you like to draw blood.
Oh, absolutely, I am. Like, do you know what, right? I try to be most respectful. I'm a very, very non-aggressive person outside of the cage, like, but it's a sport, and I'm competitive, and it is a combat sport. So the minute that cage door is locked, I'm like, okay, it's me or you. One of us is winning, and it's me. Like, so. And
there's no hard feelings to your opponents.
Oh,
obviously when they watch back and you've knocked out a few people, there's no hard feelings. It's just business.
I'm friends with all of them now. Like, they you know, like Mercedes, the girl that I fought in Serbia. Do you know, I remember, like, I split her face open, my ear popped, there was blood all over the cage. She came here last summer for our women's camp, and we were sparring partners. You know, I make friends with all the girls I fight. You know, like I said, it's all a very sportsmanship, respectful atmosphere.
No, I love it. Look, there's going to be a lot coming your way. I'm glad I caught you early, but look, your media obligations moving forward are going to be very hectic. You'll always look after us at Sports Matters, but you're ready for that. You're charismatic. When I speak to you, when I talk to you, there's something about you. There's a great vibe, but just a lot of energy. So the media are going to have a lot of fun with you, and you know what I mean. It's going to be some great interviews coming as well.
Well, I hope so. Like, you know, like I said, I've got a lot to say. I've got a lot to give. I feel like I've got so much light inside of me that I could explode sometimes. Like, it's like a power of electricity. Like, please let me go. I train twice a day, every day, even when I'm not in camp, because I have that energy inside me. So, yeah, very excited to let some of it out.
Definitely. Look, you're definitely one of the most dedicated people I know. As you say, you're always here. If you don't know that, check out the Instagram page. Always in the gym. Either reading the book as well afterwards, unwinding, the mind leaves and she goes elsewhere to do whatever. But listen, incredible journey so far. We can't wait for what's coming. You will give us heads up when the announcements are coming, won't you? So we can share it at least.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Trust me. Hopefully we're going to have news soon. Fingers crossed.
Definitely. And look, we have to mention last of all, this July, SBG Cork. There was something announced on Instagram. Obviously for the ladies, they can come through, work with yourself and others. But that's going to be good in this beautiful environment facility. And look, women are definitely changing the game, and they need to be more involved, don't they?
Absolutely. So this July we are going to be running our 3rd Women's International MMA Camp. It's for all levels, whether you're just beginning and you've never done an takedown in your life, or you're a professional level. There's going to be people here for everyone to train. I've just released the week's schedule. We're going to have sports psychology seminars. We're going to come together. We're going to vibe. But yeah, if you want more information on that, just give the SBG page a DM or myself.
Kerry Ann, it's an honour as always. We're going to let you go train, but we have all the updates, everything that will be announced in due course available. And yet again, support this girl. Thanks very much, guys. We appreciate it.
Hi, Jerry. We need to start recording the podcast. So how do you want to do it? Do you want to get a taxi or do you want to wait for the bus?
Well, man, I'm not waiting for any bus in Cork. We'll be waiting ages. I think we should check out that quicktaxi.ie app. It's incredible. Everybody's on about it. It's simple to use and very reliable.
Wait, quick taxi? How does it work?
Well, all you do, Matt, is you go on your phone and you check out quicktaxi.ie. It's available in all the apps. It's an incredible app. Check it out, guys. quicktaxi.ie.
Ultimate video gaming lounge in the heart of Cork City on Patrick's Quay. Check out Video Gaming Lounge and 365ithub.com. Gaming, luggage storage, money transfer services and the best coffee. It's Video Gaming Lounge in Cork City.